When my wife Sophia and I first snapped up that cozy riverside cottage, we figured we'd hit the jackpot on serenity. Imagine sipping fresh brewed coffee on the deck at dawn, our loyal lab buddy splashing in the sparkling river currents, Sophia sketching those breathtaking twilight skies from our spacious veranda, and me unwinding with a canoe paddle after grueling days crunching data in network defense. We ditched the urban grind for this tranquil haven back in early 2023, thinking the neighborhood was all about friendly nods and live and let live vibes. How naive we were. Lurking in this idyllic spot was a viper named Victoria Blackwell, who'd twisted her decade as HOA head into a reign of terror. Picture her, a sharp-tongued ex-corporate attorney in her mid-60s, always suited up like she was marching into a boardroom battle, her silver hair yanked into a bun so severe it could have doubled as a weapon, and eyes that pierced like lasers, spotting every imagined infraction. What really fueled her vendetta against us was our easygoing river life. She sneered at it with finger quotes, insisting the enclave demanded elite standards for committed proprietors. In her warped view, our youthful vibe, with its spontaneous joys, clashed with her blueprint for cookie-cutter perfection. Uniform fences, scripted landscaping, and zero room for anything fun or free-spirited. She'd probably ticket clouds for not aligning properly. Trouble brewed fast. Sophia's herb garden, bursting with local blooms that drew bees and birds like a living canvas, somehow violated the HOA's exhaustive 800-page tome of approved flora. Then Buddy, our gentle giant who wouldn't snap at a shadow, got flagged for woofing at geese at 7:45 am barely dawn, but Victoria deemed it a breach of her sacred quiet hours. She even clocked his barks in a misconduct journal. The kicker? My canoe left at the communal pier beyond her 36-hour cap. Who pores over that fine print? But Victoria patrolled like a river warden, timing every splash. The barrage hit. Emails laced with legalese, citing clauses and penalties that painted us as outlaws just for breathing. Certified mail arrived with covert snapshots of Buddy frolicking, Sophia weeding, and my canoe bobbing innocently, each tagged with fines that could have funded a yacht. Our neighbor Elena Ramirez, a kind-hearted bookkeeper who'd leaned on Victoria during her own tough loss 5 years back, dropped by looking troubled. She's helped folks before, Elena murmured. But this feud over your cottage? It's crossing lines. She rants that it disrupts the prestige. Fury boiled in Maya Tech Security Pro wired to counter threats head-on. Let's confront her, I urged Sophia that night, fists clenched. But Sophia, drawing from her counseling wisdom, stayed my hand. Bullies like her thrive on chaos. We flipped the script smartly. While I stewed, she burned midnight oil scouring HOA statutes, precedents, and state codes, her focus laser-sharp. At 1 a.m., her gasp echoed. I've got Eda's shield she'll never see coming. Dawn brought Victoria's chilling call, her voice a velvet blade. Hand over to Sophia. Your river setup's in deep water unless you comply. The chat turned venomous, but Sophia held steady. Hours later, Victoria rallied her cronies for an urgent assembly, fabricating a bylaw for forced inspections on hazard grounds. Elena rushed over, pale. She's invoking some emergency power I've never heard of, sounds ironclad. Doubt flickered in Sophia briefly, but she dialed Mr. Harrington, a seasoned HOA litigator weary of Victoria's games. That clause? Pure fiction, he growled. She's bluffing on ignorance. Sophia's masterstroke, demanding 3 years of HOA ledgers, her right as a member. Victoria stonewalled, but Mr. Harrington's letter forced compliance. The docs revealed shadows payouts to phantom contractors, ghost renovations, fees to vapor firms. Suspicious, but not airtight yet. Victoria upped the ante with a certified edict for an August 15th mandatory audit at 9 a.m., dripping with pseudo-legal threats. We prepped like warriors. Sophia summoned Elena and the Parkers as observers. I rigged my phone for footage. At 9 sharp wait, she arrived fashionably tardy in a luxury sedan reeking of dominance. Victoria emerged in power attire, flanked by uneasy bored lackeys, striding like a conqueror. Then the storm unleashed. Her shrieks shattered the calm. Sophia, open up. I'll dismantle this hovel if needed. Raw rage, spittle flying, Wildlife fleeing her allies shifted uncomfortably as she morphed into a fury unchecked. Mid-rant, our door creaked open. Sophia glided out, ethereal in a sundress, clutching one sheet. The contrast? Electric. She approached serenely. Victoria, review this order first. Snatching it, Victoria's fury imploded. Color fled her face. Hands trembled. She statue froze, eyes bulging in horror. This restraining mandate bars you from our land without court nod. Sophia intoned coolly. Fake. Victoria croaked, but her bluster shattered. Shall I summon deputies to confirm? She bolted, heels clacking in retreat. Victory? Short-lived. Days later, Elena arrived distraught, phone in hand. A doctored video inverting reality Meredith as bully, Victoria as prey. Masterful edits erase screams, spliced threats Sophia never uttered. It viraled through chats, sowing doubt. Neighbors averted eyes. Even Elena wavered. I saw the truth, but this. It's persuasive. My gut screamed post the raw clip, but Sophia demurred. That's her trap make us seem desperate. Mr. Harrington beamed. Defamation gold. And those finances? Embezzlement jackpot. The ledgers exposed a heist. $90,000 siphoned via forged approvals, funneled to Victoria's luxuries while dues hiked. Emails, footage, statements irrefutable. Victoria called a crisis summit to safeguard integrity, screening her forgery to brand us menaces. Applause swelled, defeat loomed. Then Elena rose. I witnessed her meltdown, not this lie. Mr. Harrington demolished it with split screens, then unleashed the fraud bomb. Gasps turned to fury. Votes ousted her amid cries for cuffs. Probes snowballed. DA, AG, FBI unearthed a multi-community scam netting $600,000. Plea deal? Fraud? Theft? Forgery prison loomed. Assets liquidated. Her mansion sold to repay. She slunk away, a shadow of her tyranny. Elena stepped up, reforming with audits, openness. Our enclave bloomed. Gardens flourished. Peers buzzed with laughter. Buddy a hero. Sophia advised legally. I secured systems. We donated restitution to a wildlife fund, healing scars. Months on, sunsets paint our river gold. Buddy's barks a symphony. Sophia mused, handing that order? Terrifying, but justice demanded grit. We'd morphed from targets to pillars, our tale a beacon against tyrants. Was Victoria's downfall too harsh, or did she deserve every ounce of karma? Should HOAs be abolished to prevent such power grabs, or are they essential with better checks? Drop your hot takes below. Did we go too far in exposing her, or not far enough? Like if this fired you up, comment your verdict, and subscribe for more real-life showdowns that spark debate.